Hey Siri, what's the word for when you feel like you have a relationship with a celebrity?
Okay, I found this on the web for what's the word for when you feel like you have a relationship with a celebrity.
Fucking Siri shit. Just Google's for you. Oh, that's it. A parasocial relationship.
What?
Parasocial, or a parasocial interaction, or a parasocial relationship. The illusion of a relationship with celebrities is called a parasocial interaction. An idea first.
Lottie Bedlow is currently one of the nation's spiciest mamacitas. Beloved contestant on this year's series of the Great British Bake Off, Lottie gained notoriety and fandom for her sarcastic remarks and seeming indifference to cakes.
Cakes are boring.
But before her baking journey, it turns out Lottie was a fan of my comedy and had been following me on the social media platform Instagram. We've been exchanging messages back and forth, perhaps becoming friends. Today was our first real meeting on Zoom.
Okay, so today we're going to make sausage rolls.
Right, and how do we know each other? Who are you?
I am some girl.
And you were known as, you're the nation's sweetheart.
Don't think that's
The nation's crush. The fit one from the Bake Off.
You call it what you like, yeah.
That's what you told me.
Today would be a real test for me. Not only would I have to meet Lottie in person for the first time, on Zoom, I would also have to be a fish out of water by being a fish in the kitchen, because I would be baking sausage rolls, not a fish, to clarify.
I'm here, what do I need? I've got the ingredients. What do I need to get out?
Okay, so we're going to make the pastry to start with.
Right.
You need 250 grams of flour.
Okay, I've got 243 measured out, so I add 7 more grams.
You could, yeah.
In baking, as in comedy, precision is everything.
How did I get 8 grams and be precise about it?
Just be very slow.
Okay, I'm going to weigh mine out now.
My hair is really wet. Is my hair still really wet?
No, it looks fine.
No one's looking at your hair.
Just greasy.
Is your work surface clean?
Yeah. Disinfected it before.
Great. And then you're going to make a little well in it. That's a hole. Make a hole in the middle.
Yeah. Looks more like a volcano.
Then you're going to take your butter out of the fridge.
Yeah.
You're going to cut it up into cubes.
Abigura cubes. Alright. Piece of piss.
With the baking firmly underway, my priorities had shifted.
So what are you on here to promote, Lottie?
What am I on here to promote?
Yeah.
You.
Oh, okay.
Now was the time to interview Lottie, like my heroes Tim Lovejoy and the other one from Sunday Brunch.
And what is it that got you into baking?
I think it's just a really good escape, and it's a good way of making people happy if you don't necessarily want to give them a hug, you know, you just give them a cake.
What are you trying to escape from, do you think?
Oh, big demons.
What kind?
The kind that mean that I don't really like going out and talking to people, and I prefer to have an excuse to stay inside. It's more socially acceptable to say that I'm baking than that I'm in bed crying myself to sleep, you know?
Headlessness aside, this was the kind of light-hearted banter I was after. But revealed within Lottie's answers was a hidden truth. Could it be that despite her celebrity, that she still struggles with the same things as all of us? Fears of loneliness, isolation, never quite feeling good enough, not knowing that you deserve love.
If you just hurry up, then I can tell you the next stage.
Yeah,
then
right. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
You want to just use your fingertips to rub it,
Yeah.
but just your fingertips. Don't use any, because you don't want the butter to get too hot, and if you use anything like the palm of your hand or any other bit of your fingers, then the butter will start to melt and it won't work.
I'm making the butter into smaller pieces.
With your fingertips.
Fuck is she
Show me. Here's a bit of butter, and I'm just doing that.
Yeah.
and then it breaks down into little bits, and then the flour gets mixed into it.
Yeah.
The other thing is to bear in mind that this is the start of like quite a lot of recipes. So once you get this technique down,
Yeah.
you can make shortbread.
Wow. Right, it's all starting. Yeah, I think I know what I'm doing now. Just fucking headbutted the camera.
Don't worry, I'm not actually moving this fast. We're just using a little known baking technique called time lapse.
What? It should all be like one mass at the end.
Yeah, you want to pick up all those
That's
bits that
another
are coming
thing.
off from around the outside.
I had a knife in the mixture, I don't know where it came from. Mate, my hands are all well sticking to everything. Is that meant to happen?
Yeah, that's going to happen. Look at my hands.
Every time I touch it, loads comes off on my hand there.
Okay, so what you can do, have you added all your water?
I've added all of it, yeah, and there's a little drop.
Okay, that's fine.
Playing with flour all day is for fucking dickheads. I was ready for some more layers.
We're going to chop up the onion and we're going to fry it off on a really low heat. It will take about 10 minutes to cook it. We're going to like slow cook it, slow fry it.
Yeah, piece of piss, mate.
I really wish I could show you the weather that is outside, but can you hear it? It's like hail.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's so loud.
Sometimes it feels like hail in my mind. Do you know what I mean, Lottie?
I do, yeah, I've been there, we've all been there.
How much is a knob of butter? That's a lot. That looks like a lot of butter.
It's a healthy knob, yeah.
Isn't it?
So, how are they caramelising? Show me what they're doing.
Oh yeah. They're not. There's just some fucking onions and some butter. I'll be honest.
Right. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Ugh. Lottie does
Are you
yoga.
starting to get colour yours now?
Huh?
Cool.
That's what's happening. Can you see that on it?
Yeah, okay.
What's it been like dealing with the fame post?
I'd say that it's been a mixed bag, feedback wise. Everyone has been, the people who are saying nice things to me are very, very lovely, and that's lovely. There's a lot of shit that I'm getting on Twitter, but that's fine. Everyone does. I just go through like the messages when they're horrible about me.
What do they say?
Just stuff like she looks like she needs a good wash.
Oh, what? You strike me as someone who bathes regularly. No, I think be yourself, dude. I'm looking
Right,
at...
that's 20 minutes. That's our alarm.
Oh yeah, they're well done, aren't they?
Fuck it then, we won't have a chat. Let's get to the sausages.
Is this taking a lot of your concentration, Eric?
Yeah.
Okay, just
Try-
checking.
It looks like a foreskin. Hey, Arnold, look.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, and he hasn't like washed underneath it for ages.
That's a bad case of thrush, that is.
How do you think you fare in a timed challenge?
I wouldn't do well at all, would I? Let's be honest. I hate the judges though, man. I'd proper have a go at them.
It's easier said than done, though.
Ungrateful. I'd be like, well, fucking, not everything's for everyone, is it? Fucking lucky to have a roof over your head. Poor Hollywood.
Yeah, that goes down really well, I think.
Yeah.
What seasoning are you putting in yours?
I've got the mustard shit. Put a healthy teaspoon in. Now what?
That's very healthy.
And then you're going to put those onions into the sausage mix.
Yeah.
You can have a rest now. We've got 10 minutes to kill before our pastry is ready for the next fold.
Okay. Oh, do you want a cup of tea, Arnold?
I'm not going to throw these meat chunks away. These little skin sacks.
I'm worried. I'm worried I'll get back on the call and she'll be like, you threw away the meat sacks. That's what we're gonna wrap the fucking sausage rolls in.
After a quick costume change, I was ready to prove to Lottie once and for all that I'm an adequate baker, content creator and adult male.
I need the paint. Do I need the paintbrush right now?
I just need you to have it ready. Because
Oh,
I don't want you
right.
going faffing when we've got the pastry back out the fridge.
Alright. I have a paintbrush somewhere. Like a little what am I going to do if I don't have one?
You're going to find one.
Why would it be in there? I don't know. Lottie, is it really bad if I don't have one?
Do I what?
Is it really bad if I don't have one?
You're going to find it increasingly difficult for the next stage of the baking.
Come on,
journey
Eric.
if you don't have a brush.
Think. And then it hit me.
Right.
Right, I got my tooth spray.
Their equipment, babe.
Okay. Oh, I've got some eggshell in there. Be alright. Yeah, done that. I've lost the thread of my interview. I need to get that back. Anything you want to know about Lottie?
What shampoo do you use?
Mix and match, really. Like a bit of herbal essences.
Yeah.
Aussie. That's quite good. I've got naturally very curly hair. It's
Yeah.
massive. It's massive.
To be fair, you didn't put the brush in the equipment that I needed, did you?
Thankfully, you've got the inventiveness and the ingenuity of using a toothbrush.
Yeah.
Okay, when you've done that, we're going to pick it up and roll.
Oh, these fucking rectangles aren't wide enough. That's off. Okay. And then did you like brush it over again?
Yeah, just to make sure it's really sealed, and then roll it back so that that's sealed along the bottom again. Make sure to dust your flour off, yeah?
Yeah. This is going to be well good. You think people know the real Lottie?
I think they know the real Lottie as much as I know her.
Very interesting question. Can you ever know yourself?
No, I think I'm still learning about myself. I'm learning that I might not have the amount of patience I thought I did.
And why do you think you put on this exterior?
Oh, for fuck's sake, Eric. I don't think I put on the exterior. I think I'm like quite nice most of the time, but I think a lot of people think that I'm quite like cold, and I'm not really.
No, I think you're very nice.
Oh, thanks.
15 sausage rolls ready to bake.
They're not very round, are they, yours?
25 minutes.
25, yeah. Oh, I just said that this is Luna and she's cross because I haven't fed her because I've been doing this.
Oh, you could have fed her in the break.
No, because it wasn't dinner time then.
Makes sense.
Right, tete-a-tete time. That's French for head-to-head time. And as the late Paul O'Grady once said, if you want your guest to really open up, you've got to be willing to share something intimate about yourself.
I'm a big fan of, do you know, golden nuggets?
Yeah.
I don't really have them that much because they're bad for you, aren't they? Also cookie crisps.
Oh yeah, they're quite good.
Yeah. Crunchy nut clusters.
I don't like those.
What was your childhood like?
And just like that, Lottie now bared all.
Like primary school was alright,
Yeah.
and my secondary school was alright, and then sixth form. I wasn't as bright as the other kids.
Yeah.
They all thought I was really bad news and didn't want to hang out with me. So and then I got a tattoo, and everyone, oh my god, she's got a tattoo. And then so the boyfriend that I had at the school,
Yeah.
like he wasn't from school, he was from the local pub where my dad lived. And then I went back to Exeter to study animal behaviour. I just knew that like I wasn't going to get my Viking longboat done in time. I really like a nice biscuit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you think you give up easily in life?
I think I have been known to give up easily in the past, yes.
No further questions on that. Are you going to put these sausage rolls on your Instagram?
Well, yeah, it depends how bad they look, but yeah, my people need a bake.
Oh, fantastic.
I'll put yours on as well if you want.
Yeah, I'd love to be associated with Lottie Bedlow. You're a huge public figure now.
Define public figure.
Known by many people in the general public.
Well, I wouldn't say many people. Some people. It's a particular niche of society that watch Bake Off, right?
Yeah. But I think you're right, but the ones that do watch it fucking love it.
Okay, we got 5 minutes. How are they looking now?
I mean, I can't see, I'll be honest. Like, Paul Hollywood would proper slag him off.
Yeah, don't take that to heart though. He does that to everything.
Yeah.
I'm 5'8", and I remember thinking, like, he is much shorter than I thought he was going to be. But there was always just something about him that makes you, like, assume that he's... Like, I always assumed him to be quite a big bloke.
Lottie really knew how to cut a man down to size, even an incredibly small man like Paul Hollywood. So what was she thinking about me?
What confuses you about me?
Just the persona that gets on stage versus the person that I talk to occasionally.
Yeah. That they don't match up exactly, or...
There's definitely a common theme throughout both. But yeah, they don't match up completely.
I think it'd be weirder if they did, wouldn't it?
Well, if you walked around being the person you are on stage, I don't think you'd have many friends.
Exactly.
Do you think I match up to the person you saw on Bake Off?
I think you do, which is quite a boring answer, really, isn't it?
It's a nice answer to hear, though.
I think you were quite authentic on the show. Yeah. Do you feel like our interactions are authentic? Or
First started.
I think
No, I think it's. I don't know what you mean by that.
I guess this comes back down to whether how you present yourself as your real self online. I think the parasocial is like,
Yeah, exactly.
think you know someone, a famous person, but yeah, you know.
I think you know me.
Job done then.
Right, can I take these bad boys out now?
Yours look like this? Yes, mate. That's alright.
Is that alright?
Yeah.
I'm well excited. Take a picture of me, Arnold, while you're filming the picture.
Yeah, that's good.
How many messages would you say you get a day?
Depends what day it is. When it was Bake Off Day, like on a Tuesday,
Yeah.
probably about 150, 200 of like new requests.
Wow.
And then like on a down day, probably about 50. But I'm delighted with those. I don't know about you.
I'm pretty happy. I'm proud of myself for what I thought I was capable of, and it just shows that if you are struggling through this lockdown, there are things you can do to improve yourself, to keep going, learn new skills that you never thought you'd have. Do you know what I mean, Lottie?
I'm just going to sit on this table with mine until you're ready to say goodbye to me.
Just to emphasise, we will be ending it. Pretty good. I'm pretty good. That's it, isn't it, really?
That's the end, yeah.
That looks good. Any closing thoughts, closing words?
Turn the oven off, maybe?
Turn the oven off, definitely. Theirs definitely look better than mine.
But listen, the fact that you actually made, I don't think you realise what you've made, yeah? You've made sausage rolls, but the thing that you've made...
The real thing we've made was friendship.
You made rough puff pastry.
Oh.
Like, that's actually really quite hard. And now you know how to do that. You can make all sorts of things. Like, anything that you eat in Greg's that's, like, flaky, you can make that now.
Yeah. Alright. Well, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me. It's been such a good student.
I'll continue our sort of parasocial relationship on WhatsApp.
I look forward to it.
Alright, see you in a bit, mate.
Bye.
Okay, now I'm going to need a Zoom tutorial for how to clean up now.
I guess I did achieve something pretty big today. In the space of 22 snappily edited minutes, I'd gone from someone who couldn't even imagine baking to someone who had baked once. And I'd come to see baking not as a challenge but a journey, one that could transcend the boundaries of screens and fame to arrive at something more genuine, a way to bond with a minor celebrity.
Crying at the Wawa again. What do you expect? What do you want from me? I'm so sad. Why I'm so sad? Why I'm so sad? Crying at the Wawa again. Don't ask me expect. What do you want? If I knew why I was sad, then I might not be so sad. The cashier is staring at me, I think, but he wants me to leave. I can't believe I'm doing this again. The cashier is staring at me, I think, but he wants me to leave. I can't believe I'm doing this again. What do you want?
Yeah. How many likes do you reckon you'll get on that?
Don't know. Let's tell.
How many do you think you need for it to all be worth it?
I'm more concerned whether Lottie will interact with me ever again.
That's what we end on.
Too tiny.